Alright, I should be good. Okay, yeah. What's the goddamn deal? It's your boy, the one, the only. I don't even give a fuck about that. Super Green Bay, part of Super. You know the vibes. So little live stream here today. Some of the boys might join. They don't. They know well. But let me get back into this. School been going on, so I ain't uploading in a minute. But yeah, like I said, uploading this will be on YouTube. We are sponsored by Laxity Gaming, Phoenix Fit, and GG Bracelets. Use promo code SUPER to get some off of your purchases. I'll leave some links in the description when I upload this to YouTube. Otherwise than that, all I'm gonna do, my goal is simple. Play Hijack until I get bored. So, you know the vibes. Yeah, let's just get right into it. I probably should change some guns, because I don't know what the fuck the meta is now, but who cares? It didn't get nerfed really heavy, so I'm just gonna go play, and just see how it goes. Yo, this is weird. It feels weird playing hijack. Yeah. Alright, this is gonna be weird. It's been a minute. I fucked around yesterday using weapons and stuff, but this time, I don't know. I'll try out some suppressors later, but for right now, I just want to get into it, see what I can do. Oh, crap. What do I want to use? I use AK. Well, you. Man, it's been a minute since I've seen this map. Oh my god. Talk about nostalgia. Look at this shit, dude. Holy crap. I think tactical health, remember that.
Take the objectives.
Let's go have fun. I'm getting ripped tonight. Probably not. But you know, hey. I'm a little bit rusty dusty on the fusty. Boom. Alright, gotta kill me. Thank you, teammate.
Hardpoint locked down. Going ahead. Hardpoint locked down.
I'm probably gonna start doing death battle predictions too. I probably should start doing that because I am a death battle viewer and I'm a versus man. So I should probably start doing that. I think that might be a pretty good idea for the channel. Oh, this is gonna be terrible gameplay because I'm getting my bearings straight. I gotta get my bearings straight. Like,
Hardpoint identified.
oh, this shit's gonna be terrible.
Capture the hardpoint.
I used to love this map. See? I think it shows you how much I don't care. What the? Whatever, man. Y'all some haters, bro. Y'all know that. I'm just trying to throw a grenade and kill y'all. There we go. Just hating on me for no goddamn reason, man. I'm just trying to throw a grenade in there and kill y'all. Y'all totally doing the right thing by defending y'all sub, but y'all trying to prevent me from achieving my goal in life. My goddamn, like my goddamn college professor or some shit. Don't kill him. Hey, bitch, don't kill him. The fuck?
We've lost the
Get the book. Get the pika. I want to get the hard point, man. I just want the hard point. If it's a switch anyway.
hardpoint located.
Oh yeah, I'm lagging. I know. Not much I can really do about it though. Yes. He's dead.
Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Dang it. Whoa. Oh, he's under us. I'm not engaging him. I got echo for 7U. I don't need to engage him. Thanks. They're under us, but I need to get... I forgot how to get under. How do you get under again? We gotta go under.
Hard point identified. Hostiles have the hard point.
The best part... I also might make this like a podcast or something I'll do, you know? Just talk about shit. Because I really don't have anything else to do. Like, truly.
Hard point is secure. Contesting hard point. Contesting hard point. Hostile spy plane is almost overhead. Hard point lost. Enemy counter spy plane inbound.
I probably shouldn't engage him.
Hard point
I don't mind this map so far.
Hostiles have the hard point.
And this is a hardpoint match, so I am speaking pretty highly of it. I'm game.
Hostile spy plane
People
is
seem to be
almost
rushing.
overhead.
That can be a good or a bad thing depending on how you view it.
We've lost the hard point. Hard point is secure.
My last video was literally called He Not Beating Goku. And I
Contesting hard
still
point.
stand by that.
Hard point lost.
Since no one fucking watches me, no one questioned me. So I guess there's nothing to be proud of, but in a way I actually meant everything I said in that video.
Hard point is
Yeah, I actually meant everything I said. That wasn't bullshit. I meant everything I said in that video. Like, oh god. I should do versus battle discussions too, but
hostiles have
like school and stuff, it's been hard for me to find motivation to really like do things like that. Like school's had me scared shitless because I gotta finish college algebra. Like I took it the first time, I got a D, but I'm trying to get into school, and in order to like get scholarships and stuff, you need a C. So yeah, that's what you boys trying to accomplish right now, just trying to get that C in college algebra. It is kind of a difficult thing to do, especially after I've picked it up, then I put it down for so long, because I took it in fall of 2019, and I haven't taken it since, so I just dropped it, and it was like the worst thing ever for me. And I was like the spring of 2019, and I was like, bro, this is just bad, like, it's bad, like, I legit don't feel like taking this shit right now. But I have to, because if I want to go to college in the fall, then I better get used to it, I guess. Oh god.
hard point identified.
Yeah, that's my whole conundrum right now. So I'm also working on a montage. I just gotta figure out what clips I'm gonna use and put in it. I don't know if I wanna wait until season 4 gets to its midpoint
Hostiles have the hard
or mid-season, then do it, or if I just wanna go and start working on it like after school, because next week is my last week of school. And then I can be fully all in and just focus to this. I don't know. I'm doing 34-18, not bad for my first game on. Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. I guess let's try to get back into like an upload thing, because I want to do like a summer podcast thing where I talk about stuff. But I guess technically this can be the beta for that. But kind of probably might be the best game to do it on, because I kind of like focus up sometimes. It just won't be something serious I want to talk about.
point is secure.
I don't know, but like if I just start randomly talking about stuff, then that will be why.
Hostile
Just random videos about random stuff. It'll be from streams, but I might even edit like some of this stuff down. Alright, so I'll just spitball the topic up because I ain't talking about something. I can't stand silence.
Don't do it for me.
I'll talk about that battle because I said I was gonna start like reviewing those and predicting those, and you know, I know a lot of people do it, but I don't do it because why not? So Cloud versus Link was Death Battle's last fight. I must say that was a damn good fight. The research was a little bit but it wasn't like it was the worst research they've ever done. It was much better than the first one. The first one is probably one of the worst fights I think they've ever had. Simply because of the way they treated Cloud. They just said Cloud was a moron, which is not the case. And Cloud's a moron, and Link has a sword, and is smarter with his sword, so he wins. Like, that fight was retarded. And plus, like, I know those were, like, big, you know, it was the first big 3D animated fight. So it looked awful, but still, man, like, research-wise, that was just still bad. This one was a lot better, but they didn't, I feel like they could have done a lot better with certain scenes. You know, but animation is cool, but the outcome of the fight overall, I'd say yeah, you can give the Cloud, especially with I haven't played Final Fantasy, so I kind of had a bias towards Link because I knew a little bit more about Link. I thought just Link just had way more. He does in like equipment, but when it comes to like magic, both are pretty even. And then Final Fantasy just better with it, magic overall, and I get the questioning like multiversal Link. I understand the questions about that because it is a little bit weird, and the feats that they talk about, you know, for him being multiversal, like well, he scales to the gods who, you know, make up the Triforces and shit, and it's not exactly the case. They're stronger than him because he just has a fraction of their power, I think, or he has a part of their power or something, but he's not like them. So he only has he has like part of them. They kind of gave him some power, and that's it. And they also use a thing, he consistently doesn't have those Triforces. He always has the courage. And I was like, okay, well, if that's what you want to say, then sure. But I give him the other three just because why not? Because to me, I'm like, I'm doing the fight all out. I'm giving them everything. Yeah, because they gave Dante and Bayonetta everything, so I thought they could have gave Cloud and Link everything. I got play. Oh, sweet. Is this worth recording? What was the fourth? Oh, recorded. Oh, was I already recording? But yeah, that was cool. They kind of set up their own parameters for the fight. I don't have much of a gripe about the fight. It's a fight that really doesn't matter anyway, because they have nothing in common. They literally have nothing in common. I don't know why people care about that fight. They literally... There's nothing. I can't say a damn thing. But, I mean, I guess it is easier to, like, for people to kind of just give Cloud a win because of Sephiroth and Bahamut Fury. I had a feeling that if Cloud wins, it was going to be because of that. But I didn't really research Bahamut Fury, and I didn't really... Because me in Final Fantasy, like, the magic and stuff and the summons they do, I really didn't think... I thought that was just, like, for dramatic effect. Because I don't understand how Final Fantasy worked. I didn't actually think that, like, they summon that stuff and it actually happens. I thought it was just illusions and, you know, like, oh, you take damage. That stuff is real. And... I could say I had an excuse because I don't play Final Fantasy at all, but that stuff is real. It's just that they're moving you to a whole another plane of existence or a separate dimension, and so the reason why it's easy to scale Cloud is because of this. If Cloud, you know, scales to summons and can tank attacks from these summons that, you know, these magic users that can, of course, transport you to whole other dimensions, and within these dimensions, it's been confirmed that there are galaxies, some can even be universes, and spells like Knights of the Round, where like all of the knights come from all sides of the universe and they attack that target. That's like what, billions of times faster than the speed of light. They lowball Bahamut Fury. He's a lot faster than that. They said he could like travel between planets in seconds. I was like, yeah, he can move a lot faster actually. They also said the Cloud beat another version of Bahamut Fury. So you could argue Cloud might be stronger than Bahamut Fury. You could also argue that Cloud might be stronger than base Sephiroth. So if that's the case, then it's pretty much easy too, because you know, I think about Sephiroth like at his strongest state, and it's like, oh yeah, I think, because me personally, I'm a believer of the supernova thing. Like, I take that at face value. Like, that the supernova is actually a supernova. It's just done in another dimension. And that in that dimension, you literally see stars and planets and stuff get obliterated. The whole solar system gets wiped out. So, there you go. You could also argue even more, but you see everything get destroyed within it, and then Cloud's just fine. So he can be at the epicenter of a supernova and survive. With Link, it's a little bit harder to say, because for Link, you have to do a lot of searching. Like with Cloud and it's just blatant. It's just blatantly there. Like, oh wow, so those summons are canon. That actually happens. So, yeah, with that, I see why people were picking Cloud to win this fight. And I'm not totally, like, bummed out about that. I don't care. I still think Link can win. I think Cloud can win. But I feel like their explanation of, like, why it was kind of eh. But then basically they're saying is that, yeah, Link can definitely win this fight, but Cloud wins more times than none because he has better magic summons. And yeah, that's true. So, if you want to say that, then there you go. What I'm doing. But yeah. That's the first thing. The next battle has Batman in it. I don't know who the fuck Batman's fighting though, so. Where the fuck Batman's fighting? Oh. So for like, I don't know who the hell Batman's gonna fight, but they're giving him the Hellbat. I don't know if this means they're giving him his other suits like the Justice Buster, the Nymph Metal suit. I don't know if they're giving him everything, because I don't know if like are they gonna give Batman prep time this time? Because Batman has been in Death Battle. This will be his 4th Death Battle appearance. So I don't really know who he's fighting, but I feel like whoever he's fighting is gonna get fucking mollywop. It's comic books, so I wouldn't be surprised if he does. He just gets absolutely wiped. I wouldn't be surprised. No, me, if he absolutely wipes whoever he's fighting, I wouldn't be surprised. Wait, we come to E3. E3's garbage. E3 was garbage this year. I gotta say this right now. I told you guys, well, I might have before in a stream, but I love Guardians of the Galaxy. I actually do. I didn't want to watch it at first because it didn't seem right to watch it, because it just seemed goofy on the surface. So I had a lot of bias watching Guardians of the Galaxy. I did, but I put my bias aside and I said, I'm gonna go watch it with a clear mind. I enjoyed it, and it made me immediately go watch the second one. I spent 4 hours watching these movies, and I truly did enjoy them. I never got tired. I never like dozed off or anything. The movies were really good. I was interested in them truly, and that was the point where I fell in love with Gamora especially. She became like my favorite Guardian, and the rest is history from there. I'd always liked her concept, maybe because I'm a weeb who likes dudes with swords, like chicks with swords more, but yeah, it was just cool to say, hey, you know, Gamora's awesome, she can do all these things or whatever. Yeah, I like Gamora. I do. But yeah, there we go. That's how this all started. But anyway, so of course, upon hearing Square Enix's announcement for Guardians of the Galaxy, this has already been leaked. We knew this was gonna come out. It was just a matter of when. I didn't think it would come out this soon, but we slowly figured out why. The game looks so goddamn good. I love the character models. I love the dialogue. All the game looks good, man. I'm not getting it though. What? You're not getting it? For those of you who don't know, I'm fine with the game. Like, I don't hate, I'm not biased as fuck because I'm a butthurt Square Enix fan. Everybody else is everybody else is legit saying it's just bad because it's not what we asked. What do I mean the game's bad? It just doesn't have the right idea. The issue with the game, and everybody's biggest complaint, is that you can only play with Star-Lord, which instantly turns a lot of people off. I would have to say so myself. That really did turn me off. I was like, bro, I can't just be playing with Star-Lord, man. Like, I'm sorry. Like, and what makes it bad too is like the Guardians are there with you, so It's just weird, like, them being there, it's like, can I at least switch to them?
Losing C.
Like, Jesus Christ. I mean, you can chain them in combos like you do with your other characters in the Sword Art Online Alicization. You can legit switch between your characters. You can switch characters and like do chain bursts with them and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. No, this game is not like that. You can only play with Star-Lord. It's just stupid. Everybody else is just there. It's lame. Like, you add, like, and especially for me, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm a Gamora fan. I finally get to play with Gamora in the game because I don't have a Switch. So I can't get
Seize the objectives.
Ultimate Alliance. I'm like, so I finally get to play with Gamora. Nope. And that made me mad. I not gonna lie, I wanted to throw my phone because I was mad. I'm like, fuck. But overall, like, the game looks fine. I don't mind it, but it's not what people really wanted. So the valid argument to be made here is that you should have given us multiplayer and not a single player game. Simple as that. And the reason why, it could have been the same thing also, where it's a single player game, but you can still play with the other Guardians. Because people saying, you know, Marvel's Avengers, oh, multiplayer was the issue. No, multiplayer is not the issue, it's lack of content. That's that game's issue. Lack of content and bugs, that's that game's issue. That's if it would just give you more stuff you could actually do with your friends and fix bugs, and also how gear works. Like, just, I don't like the way gear works in that game. Stupid. Most of the gear you own is useless. You're just gonna burn through it anyway. That's dumb. It should just rework how the game gives you gear, add more multiplayer content, and iron out some bugs. There you go. The game will be fine.
Enemy has A.
Like, that's the issue with the game. The game overall itself is pretty fun. Not gonna lie. I have a field day playing the game. I'm lagging bad. I enjoy the game a lot. I actually do.
Charlie secure. Enemy counters.
So, yeah, but that's like the big gripe with that game, that it just didn't have enough multiplayer. And, this game fixes that because there's no multiplayer, single player game, but you only get to play with Star-Lord. That's just dumb to me. Like, it's really lackluster, man. You got people out here who are Drax fans, group fans, like, you know, who want to play with other Guardians. Because that'd be fun. Like, could you imagine how fun it would be to play with Groot, dude? You're walking forest. Like, the combo potential will be insane. Holy crap. Like, dude, it would be awesome. But no, we don't get that. You just have to kind of sit there and just play Star-Lord. And it's gonna get exhausting. It's gonna get exhausting quick. I don't see multiple playthroughs in that game. The game does have choices you can make that do affect how the team dynamic works, but it's not gonna affect the end of the game, so it's not like it's until dawn or something. Oh, why'd I put my armor on right here? But yeah, that's just stupid to me. Like, bro, single player? Really? Star-Lord only? Oh, come on, bro. Drop the ball, man. Drop the ball. You dropped the ball. You dropped the ball. You dropped the ball, bro. Y'all drop the ball. Drop the ball. Drop the ball. Battlefield and Halo were the only good things I got from E3. Pretty much it. Everything else was just bad. Like, really, everything else was bad. Bandai literally dedicated their whole panel to one game, which I love. The Dark Stories and Anthology series. I like those games. They're pretty good. But once again, I won't waste $60 on them though, because those are games that are better if you actually, to me, watch people play them instead of actually you getting them. Unless you just end up stuff like that, like Until Dawn and stuff. Like, you just really want to play those games, but it's just something that you like to watch people react to more so than you getting. So yeah, I'm glad we get another one of those games, because those games have beautiful storytelling. But overall, I can live without them. Yeah, Bandai didn't reveal anything, so there's no new content coming up from what we know. I was expecting them to show maybe something about a new game, but nah. And maybe something about SAO, but they didn't show anything about that either. So, as far as we know, Bandai is just doing shit. Like, I don't know what they're doing. They're doing something, but I don't know what it is. I guess I'll have to just wait and see. But I was disappointed. I was expecting at least like some news about the SAO update or something, but nah, we didn't get any of that. So I'll say I'm disappointed. But E3 was garbage. I am excited for Back 4 Blood. I am excited for Halo Infinite. I am excited for Battlefield. But the thing about those games is that I've learned not to get my hopes up for AAA games because they may not be what you expect. So if I am just going to have to learn to deal with it, then that's fine. But I am excited for Battlefield. Back 4 Blood is going to be free with Game Pass, so I'll play that when it drops. Halo Infinite, same thing. It's free with Game Pass. The multiplayer in it, but you do have to pay for campaign, which is backwards. It's strange. Or I might be reading that wrong. But that's what I thought I heard. But yeah, no battle royale for Halo or Battlefield. They've confirmed this. The game's gonna be clean. The game's gonna be a clean game. It's gonna be clean. It's not gonna be tainted by the Battlefield. It's not gonna be tainted by the battle royale. Oh no. Jesus fucking Christ, man. B3 was really a letdown. I really got mad when they said that Guardians game, you're gonna play with Star-Lord. I was going to legit blow the last bit of my money after I paid for my classes. I was legit gonna blow the last bit of that money on either Battlefield, Halo, or that game. Now, all I know for a fact is that I'm just gonna have to choose between Halo and Battlefield, which actually helps me out because Guardians of the Galaxy is getting thrown in the trash. I'll watch somebody play through it, but I'm throwing that game. I don't care. That game's ass to me now because I can't switch characters. I can't play with everybody else. There's no reason to ditch the game. I'm like, yeah, but it's not. Okay, let me correct what I just said. The game is not bad. It's not a bad game. It looks good. It's probably going to play well. It's probably going to have a good story. But the issue with it is this. It turns a lot of people off because, well, you want to play with the rest of the Guardians. You can't do that. So that's an instant no for me. Yeah. The new Final Fantasy game looks good. It looks more Dark Souls-ish, but it doesn't play like Dark Souls, though. People say it plays like Neo, I can't, Nioh. A lot of people saying it plays like that because the demo is out for it. But it looks pretty cool. But it's not what people wanted. Even on the Final Fantasy side, people wanted updates about other Final Fantasy projects. They weren't expecting a new game. Just update the ones that are already out. Yeah. But yeah, E3 was a letdown this year, man. E3 is boring. But Halo and Battlefield definitely stole the show. They definitely stole the show. Halo and Battlefield took over, man. Halo and Battlefield just ate it up. So, congratulations to them. I'm not taking your word for anything you say about your games, though. Battlefield most likely won't be cross-gen because of the way the servers are going to work. So, yeah. That's going to be weird. Oh, well.
Kill confirmed.
Yeah, but that
Assume all contacts.
broke my heart, man. Broke my heart. I can't play with my waifu. Damn it. Sad days, man. Sad days. Oh my god. Okay. I don't mind hijack. I don't see a lot of people that camp it, so.
We're taking control.
But I can definitely tell the hardpoint and kill confirm are going to be the game mode you definitely want to play. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking about E3. Oh, what was I talking about? Oh, everybody also expected NetherRealm to drop. NetherRealm did not drop. Because NetherRealm is a thing. They're shit. And I'm gonna say this, and excuse my French, but Ed Boon's a moron. Because I don't understand his thinking. Because the rumor is that they're gonna do like a Marvel game, like Mortal Kombat versus Marvel or something different. It's not gonna be an update to Mortal Kombat 11, which would make sense. Release another combat pack and a story expansion. And the reason why is because a lot of Mortal Kombat YouTubers and people who play the game, you know, competitive people, were saying that There's a lot of leaks in the game, a lot of files for additional characters, and not to mention some of the voice actors were doing voice lines again. Why would they be doing voice lines? You wouldn't be back in the studio doing voice lines unless you were doing something new. Okay? So, that's where that question came in as to like, hey, why are they back in the booth? And must be something new coming out. Then they found game files for possibility of new characters. Just because something's in game files doesn't mean it's going to be added, by the way. It just means that it might have been like a cut concept that was just still there. Like, there's cut content in the files for Left 4 Dead that you can access on PC. Like, you can get the Screamer, basically the Screamer in Left 4 Dead was supposed to be the, well, no, the Screamer became the Boomer. But you can still put the Screamer in the game via console commands on PC. Because he's in the game files. I thought that was pretty cool. But it's like that. Like, it'll be in the game files, but just can't access it. Or they just never used it, so it's just nothing. But there's legit evidence that there was going to be a Combat Pack 3. We don't know about that now because Ed Boon has seemed to shift the gears completely and wants to go another route with his fighting games. Which, to be honest, Mortal Kombat 11 is ass. Not as a game, but combat-wise. Like, it's not good. I don't like variations. I don't think variations to be a thing. They allow more flexibility, but they also allow for a lot more broken mechanics to happen. I just don't like that. I feel like that was the worst thing they could have added was, you know, variations. Because variations allow you to really just... I mean, it keeps your game... It's a good idea on paper. The ability to, you know, you have more special moves now. The characters aren't limited to only like 3 or 4 like they were in 9. So you can mix up your combos. You can do a lot of cool stuff. Yes, combos have looked better than they've ever looked. But to be honest, in MK9, you could still have people with one good combo. You can find that one good combo, it just murders people. And that's the meta for Mortal Kombat now, is that there's like one good combo you can find for a character. And you stick with that combo, it's probably gonna do like 70 at least, on a good day. Most characters. They have some kind of broken combo that can, no, let me lower it. Pull off at least 60% of your health. Especially with the combination of crushing blows. Come on, man. It's just stupid. Like, really, man. But anyway, that's just me. Maybe I'm just thinking about Mortal Kombat wrong. I have the game, by the way. I play Mortal Kombat. I've played it, so I have full right to talk about the game. But I will say this, overall, the game is not what people think it is. It's not this epic fighting game. It didn't deserve Fighting Game of the Year. I think Fighter Z did. Even though Fighter Z had been out for a while, I still feel like that it deserved Fighting Game of the Year. It just, to me, I'd rather play Fighter Z than play Mortal Kombat. Because Mortal Kombat, it's just cheesy tactics. Like, I feel more comfortable playing that game than I do Fighter Z, but at the same time, I have a preference. Like, I don't like playing games like Marvel vs. Capcom, where, like, there's a lot of stick rolling. I don't like that. I don't know why. I just don't play those games well. I'm not saying they're not bad. I love Fighter Z. I'll play the fuck out of Fighter Z. But it's not my preferred fighting game, because I don't get comfortable with that. But I can get comfortable with something like Naruto. I love Storm. The Storm franchise might be my favorite series of fighting games. Legit. That might be my favorite series of fighting games. It's those, then Fighter Z. Like, they're definitely at my top. They gotta be in my top fighting games all the time.
Every wind pushes back the Iron Curtain.
So, yeah.
Mission parameters are green across the
But I don't think they need to, you know, make another fighting game. Because I'm terrified of, like, what that next game is going to be. And how it's going to play. Because, like I said, Injustice was hot garbage. Well, Injustice 2 was hot garbage. Injustice 1 was better. But it still had its issues. But it was a much better game than Injustice 2. Injustice 2 was... I don't like Injustice 2. Yeah. Like I said, when you add variations and stuff, it makes the game more playable solo. So you have a lot more things to customize and do, and, you know, it gives you more of a feel. But when you play online, you could see the abuse that can be created with certain setups. Like, you can make a character go from 0 to 100 real quick. And then some characters, like, a buff to Mortal Kombat characters is dangerous. Because it also means that their variations might get a lot stronger also. And frames getting changed. Mortal Kombat is a very intricate game. Fighting games are real intricate about how you need to buff and nerf things. Mortal Kombat 11 does a lot of buffing and nerfing. This is how powerful buffing and nerfing is. Jade got a few reworks to some of her moves. Basically, it made Jade, she no longer needed to fully rely on crushing blows. She actually had a lot of good setups, and she could play the range game, and not to mention, you can still do your crushing blows, and you can chain them into combos. Jade has a lot of good combo potential now, and she's, to me, at least a B tier character versus used to be like, she used to be ass, she used to be garbage. She's a fucking god in that game now. Jade's terrifying to play against. And also because she's one of the most unorthodox characters in the game, but all this is because of some reworks and some buffs here and there. So, she became a deadly character, and on top of that, too, her variations became a lot more deadly. And there are metas you can run. So, yeah. I'm just gonna say that stuff like that shouldn't be in Mortal Kombat. I don't like variations. I think I like the concept of Fighter Z and Naruto where you can change your moves out. But you can't give yourself new ultimates. You're stuck with that set of ultimates you have. But in Fighter Z, the characters are so versatile with a good palette of moves that I don't ever feel like that I'm useless or this is not gonna work. Cause like if I know this move won't land from mid, I can land this. I can land this one from high. You know, I always feel like there's plenty of options to attack your friends when you're playing that game. So.
Pulling ahead.
Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for that. Can't jump over that. I'm not ready for it. Anyway, I actually think I might just go ahead and end this because I really don't have anything else I really want to talk about right now. So, yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do, actually. So I think I'll just see you guys later. Peace.